Hey kids, today we have another devotional to do, and you can do this one at home as well. I'll show you at the end or put a picture in the comments of how to do this video. But Jesus talked about fruit, and he talked about good fruit and bad fruit. And he said a tree is recognized by its fruit. And most of us, if you haven't stopped to think about it, stop to think about it. If I told you that there was a banana tree in front of you, what would you expect to grow on that tree? You would expect bananas to grow on that tree, wouldn't you? You wouldn't expect for fruit to come out and start to have apples or oranges or grapes or something like that. You would expect bananas. And so Jesus taught that a good tree bears good fruit and a bad tree bears bad fruit. And so whenever we talk about fruit, Jesus is really talking about what we do, what we say, how we act, our attitudes. All those things Jesus is talking about whenever he's talking about fruit. I don't know if you remember in the Bible, there's a Bible verse that talks about fruit as well. We probably had it at VBS before if you've been to VBS or maybe heard otherwise. Can you think of what it is? Fruit of the Spirit, that's right. And Paul talks about those things and he says the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control, all those good things that the Spirit makes someone do or helps someone do as they walk in the Spirit. So Paul's really saying that if you're going to be a person that makes fruit of the Spirit, then what? Then people are going to see you loving, people are going to see you joyful, people are going to see you patient, people are going to see you being kind, people are going to see you being gentle, all those things. And we can assume that that person is a person with the fruit of the Spirit. So Jesus says, if you see someone doing those things, then you can assume what? That's a good tree. If you see someone doing bad things, that has bad words, that's impatient, that's unloving, you can assume what? They're probably a bad tree. And we see sometimes maybe people that have bad fruit, and we kind of go like, oh, I don't want to be around this person, maybe because of the way they talk or the way they treat you. They're mean and not patient and unloving and just all those things. But sometimes it can be a challenge. The challenge today is I want you to tell me which of these is the good fruit and which is the bad fruit. And you're probably looking and going, well, I can't really tell. So what way can we tell? Let's undo these bananas and let's see which is the good fruit and which is the bad fruit. Let me see. Let me pull you in a little closer so you can see me take them apart. Oh, look at that banana. Have you ever seen a banana that comes all nasty and mushy and cut up like that? Oh, wow. That is not a good fruit. It's still pretty good looking, but let's see about this one. All right, let's peel it back. Peel it. Look at that. Oh, I tore it a little bit. But we have some good fruit there, right? We have some good fruit. Let me scoot you back again. Good thing about this devotional is that after you're done, if you like bananas, you can eat you a banana from the good fruit, of course. So what's the point? We can't always see what the good fruit and the bad fruit is. Sometimes we have to investigate. We peeled these bananas and we saw that one was bad fruit and one was good fruit. Sometimes if we had a really icky banana that was black, and maybe you've seen one of those in the grocery store almost, or on your counter whenever it gets old, sometimes we can say that's a bad fruit. I don't want to have that fruit. In Matthew chapter 7, verse 17 through 20, I want to end by reading this verse. Jesus said, likewise, every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Thus, by their fruit, you will recognize them. So Jesus says those trees producing good fruit, you'll know what? They have the fruit of the Spirit, and they're good people probably. Those producing bad fruit, saying bad words, mean things, they're probably producing bad fruit. And sometimes they can bring us down. So try to be a person that produces good fruit and hangs around people that produce good fruit. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control, all those things. And go forth and show people your good fruit. What is fruit? Fruit are the things that you do. So as you talk to others, as you encounter others, as you do for others, produce good fruit like Jesus told us.